are driven by the finer things. I see more than materials and wealth. What have you got to give to me? What I don't already give myself. You are driven by. Hello, welcome to a brand new episode of Illuminated Disclaimer. My name is Sydney as usual, and thank you for participating by watching and also getting involved. Just before I continue, if you want to get involved more, please send me an email. My email is part of my bio, so please also send me an email if you want to. Alternatively, you could just send a comment downstairs. By downstairs, I mean under this video, and like and subscribe and share to your friends as well. That would be absolutely amazing. Now, this is going to be a brief episode just about happy hormones, you know, the hormones which help us not only regulate our system, but to also help us be more active, be more caring towards ourselves, and actually find more nuanced and beautiful ways to actually enjoy what we're doing in our lives. So I'm just going to talk about 4 of them briefly, and in a later episode I want to go about each hormone in more depth, and also speak about ways which you could find them, and also find a more balanced diet to make sure that you can feel this more regularly on a daily, weekly and monthly basis. So the first one I'll talk about is dopamine. Now, you probably know dopamine is a reward chemical. Sometimes you have a cup of coffee, sometimes you have some chocolate, and this is your reward center of your brain. Now, this hormone is good because it's very addictive, and the feeling you get when you have a rush of dopamine is uncomparable a lot of the time, isn't it? Yeah, I thought so. So how do we get that? We usually get that by eating specific food. We also get that by achieving a goal too. Once you have done something that you've been putting off for so long, the feeling, you can't beat the feeling, right? Thought so. Also, getting the right amount of sleep. You could wake up so refreshed once you have that good amount of sleep. And one way you could do this is if you have a bad night, maybe 3 or 4 hours of solid sleep, you'll feel groggy and tired. But that night, you might have a long sleep and you'll wake up feeling like absolute beautifulness. Don't know why I said beaut, but you know what I mean. So whenever you have a bad sleep, just record how you are after you have the next full sleep and feel how more fresh you have become in comparison. And the last one is having a bath. You have a long stressful day, just sitting in the bath for the first time and just that's dopamine. Second one, oxytocin. So this is more of the love hormone. Now, you can get oxytocin in various ways, but a lot of it involves being in a social setting. If you've got someone who you love or admire, or just a friend, give them a hug for more than 4 or 5 seconds and you'll start to feel the oxytocin. But you need to really embrace the hug and you start feeling it. Socializing as well, talking to people, helping people as well. I love when the oxytocin comes after I help someone. I get goosebumps. I really get goosebumps and my hair stand up. And just helping someone just actually realize something. And when they have that light bulb moment, you usually get the rush of oxytocin. Also, when animals come up to you, pet them, stroke them, and you usually get oxytocin, and the animal also gets a nice stroke too, which works for both parties. And as I said before, just to stress the importance of helping others. Now, I'm saying this one now because this is how we help the world in particular become a better place. Helping strangers. Let's compliment a stranger. Let's help a stranger across the road. Let's dance and entertain people. You know, just smile and say good morning to some people. Just little things like that could not only increase your oxytocin, but it could also make sure that other people's days are feeling good and they get the oxytocin too. How beautiful is that? Third one, endorphins, the painkillers. We can get that by exercising. You can also get that by laughing. And a good way of releasing this is listening to music. So this is a good way, if you're going to the gym, just listening to some music which can help you work harder for longer, and it also helps you stimulate reward centers, and as a result you don't feel as much pain until later on once you've relaxed. This helps you get adrenaline in a lot of the cases. Last one is serotonin. That is mood stabilizers, and you can get this by various things. One way which I like is one of my personal favorites is getting sun.
whenever the sun comes out, just get as much sun as you can, because sun is very critical component in making sure that we get enough vitamin D to function very well. We also do mindfulness training. This could be yoga, meditation, maybe even just doing some self-reflection and self-learning. This can help if you're having a really bad day, just to put things into perspective and just to see how beautiful you are as a person and human being, and this can change your mood significantly for the better. The last one is just going into nature and just putting things into perspective. Even if it's a late night, just going for a long stroll and just looking at the stars can help you with your serotonin levels too. Okay, so that has been a new episode of Illuminated Disclaimer. If you want to add anything or you want me to talk about any other episodes, please just go downstairs and leave a comment below. And also, please share this to your friends. And if you have new inventive ways for finding illumination, you can either let myself know or we can talk about more at a later date. But until then, thank you very much for watching. Take care now.